I love you, Donnie.
I love you too, kitten.
So I got a site to store to pick up this morning?
Yeah, got to pick up some parts for us.
Home Depot and Garner this time.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, my fancy screws were too short.
Okay, well I'll make sure I get that handled this morning. You ready, boys?
Yeah.
All right. Hi ho, hi ho. School we go. They love it when I get so excited first thing in the morning. Well, Johnny likes it anyway. See, you're ready to go, Ruby. That's always a good thing. You guys have a good day. I love you. It's Friday. Bye.
Bye. Bye.
Well, this is our last morning before the time change, when of course it'll be lighter earlier in the morning. I've got just a couple minutes to get up on a rooftop parking deck to take sunrise pictures. I'm hoping it's going to be as pretty today as yesterday, so let's see if I can get up there. Well, I'm high up on the parking deck on Cabarrus Street, which is near the Lincoln Theater, and it's 7:32, and I've made it up before the sun peaks, so I'm pleased about that. Boy, it's high up here, but secure. I did better in the parking lot this morning, but yeah, I'm excited now. Should just be a couple minutes. Well, there's the mural at the Lincoln Theater. I have to say that that white van is almost always in that spot. Why they have to park in front of the mural and spoil it when there's plenty of other spaces, I just don't understand. Over there is the Performing Arts Theater, Mary Mandy Concert Hall. Probably goes by a couple of other names too. My favorite thing on the whole parking deck are the lights in this building here on the end. So the color just wasn't as stunning this morning. If only I'd gotten up here yesterday. But nothing ventured, nothing gained, and I did get some interesting footage, just not the beautiful color that there was yesterday. So when they light up the spire on the PNC building for Christmas, and Christmas makes it look like a Christmas tree, I know where I'll be coming to take a picture. So I'm over at North Hills, back behind the Target. I heard last night on the Triangle Tesla Owners G Plus group that the Supercharger had opened, and indeed it has. There is currently one Model S charging, and 2 of the stalls are blocked with construction cones, but the other 10 are open, including the J1772. They have added a stop sign over by the transformer electrical area, and it looks like there's some vinyl brown fencing that they probably intend to put up around that transformer to finish things off. I did, however, look in the Supercharger map online, and at this time the Raleigh Supercharger has not been added yet. But like I said, there's a Model S charging right now, and the lights are on, and the fence and the cones are for the most part down, so it's ready to go. So buses come through here all the time. Every time I've been here, I've seen a couple of buses come through. You can see the new stop sign that's been added. You can also see the fencing over to the side. Here, I'll zoom in a bit. Fencing. Stop sign. So hopefully that's going to work out good. So Don did share one interesting thought with me last night. He said that when he gets ready to upgrade our garage from a NEMA 1430 to a NEMA 1450, that he may need to send me to the Supercharger for just a night or two while he completes that work, right? It's probably slightly more than a one-day thing, so you know, that would be fine. It's not that far from the boys' school. It's probably 15-20 minutes, but it's not that far. So yeah, guess it's like I said, not something we would use regularly, but good as a backup, and then good if we are down for some reason at home for a day or two. So yeah. All right, I'm here at the Garner Home Depot to get the screws Don needs for the door project. He wasn't able to do what he wanted to do yesterday because the screws he had weren't long enough, so it's pretty out here today. Look at that gorgeous sycamore tree. Just beautiful. Nice short sleeve weather. Very pleasant. It's going to be in the low 80s here today. So Don has logged in to look at our referral stuff. We have 2 in-progress referrals. We're super excited about that. That's just awesome.
Yeah, I got my fingers crossed.
Yep. And He's also checking out the Model 3 delivery estimator.
That's right.
Since we received an email this week about them potentially changing the dates a little bit.
Right. So we were the first production, the estimator for us, since we're a current Model S or X owner, was October through December of 2017. They've now moved that to November through January 2018. So in other words, November 2017 through January 2018 for the first production. And the standard battery was going to be available basically starting in January through March of 2018. Now it just says early 2018. And the all-wheel drive, you know, it may have said June through August 2018. I think that's what it said. Now it says July through September 2018. So they've pushed everything back a minimum of 30 days. And you could argue they've pushed it back a quarter or 90 days. You could debate that. It just depends on if you were believing in the first month of the thing, you know, like November, or you were thinking January. You know, what window do you think Tesla's going to make? How optimistic are you? So I still am optimistic that Elon and his Tesla team are going to get some serious production done in this year. In other words, I think there's no way they're going to make the 5,000 a week, but maybe they'll make the 3,000 a week or 2,000 a week, which is, you know, pretty good production. So, you know, they could get close to 10,000 Model 3s delivered in fourth quarter 2017. You know, there's enough time now, if they were kind of shooting at 2,000 to 3,000 a week, or ramping up to that quickly between now and the end of the year, they could potentially get 10,000 Model 3s shipped this year. But you know, people were estimating 80,000, and obviously that's not going to happen.
Well, Don and I are obviously okay with them pushing out the Model 3 date. For us personally, it's not impacting us, right? Because we went ahead and bought Ruby, even though we had originally intended to get the Model 3 as our first Tesla. So, yeah, it doesn't directly impact us. But I know that there's folks out there that are just chomping at the bit and need their EV or you know, their lease is coming up, or for whatever reason. So feel for them. But yeah, so it doesn't seem that major of a pushback to me. So what's this video we're going to get at GameStop?
We're gonna get Call of Duty World War II.
Okay, and this is what your dad got you for your birthday?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been on pre-order or something?
Yep.
Okay. So, yeah, quick stop at GameStop on the way home today. So, Johnny, how was your day today?
My day was pretty good.
Yeah, what was the highlight?
Honestly, today was just normal. There wasn't much of a highlight.
No, really?
Yeah, it's just a normal day.
Well, I spent some of my time at the house building a video of all the stuff we've done for WIMLA Robotics so far. You know, the last 3 or 4 weeks. Video clips of the robot doing its movements and such, and that was kind of fun. Well, Donnie told me that he hoped to have the garage door done by the time I got back with the boys, and I would say that he's done that. I see a garage door. Yay! Hey, Donnie.
All done.
I see. Door looks really good.
Good door!
You glad to have that project over with?
Yes, ma'am.
Looks real good, Donnie. So,
Big improvement.
yeah, the door looks much, much better. My intent is to go to Home Depot and get one of those Klingon window coverings. It's like a hummingbird or a flower or something like that. I've seen them up there. We don't really want light coming into the garage and attracting bugs. If we were going to replace the door, we would probably replace it with one that didn't have a window. So our intent is to cover the window, the glass part back over with some sort of covering anyway. So I guess I need to go pick that out. Should have done that this morning. So we came to Taekwondo class, but we forgot that it's testing weekend. Well, we didn't forget Johnny has testing tomorrow, but we did forget that they're testing right now and there's no class. So now that we're all dressed up, but we have no place to go. Well, except back home to Donnie and to have a nice dinner. I've got a chuck roast in the crock pot, so oh well. We got to take Ruby for an extra drive today. It could be worse.